Hi ladies and gentlemen, Pisces friends. I'm here with another reading, and this is the last of this series because I'll end the year. Everybody has to have a happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and in January I'll be back with the January forecasts, first week of January. So look out for that. Now, I have here the Lenormand cards, and the Lenormand cards are an oracle, an oracle card deck, and there are 36 cards, and a grand tableau covers all 36 cards. And what I've done is taken the centerpiece, and I'll be laying 4 rows of 4 cards each. I'll do that now, and I'll show you those. Okay, so let's see. This is the ring, the bear, snake, the fish, the fox, clover, the birds, the man, the clouds, the lilies, the letter, the ship, the moon, the sun, the house, and the stars. I'm going to talk about each quarter. So the first quarter would be January, February, March, then April, May, June, July, August, September, and then finally October, November, December. First, let me check if any of these cards have fallen in their own house. 11. I got that. I got one. 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, then 17. Okay, now first quarter. The first quarter of the year, January, February, March, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you have been coming in from a period where there has been, a coming together of people, a coming together of a romantic nature tie. Here there are 2 things here, 2 messages. One has to do with romance, has to do with coming together and creating a stronger bond. The bond will be created in order for you to have a greater sense, for the couple to have a greater sense of security. Now, this is a double-edged sword in the sense that one of the members of the couple, if it plays out for you in a romantic sense, one of the members of the couple are not in agreement for you to come together with an institutionalized bond. And that will be a bit of a nuisance. But I have the other part of this, the other side of this coin has to do with business, and it talks about partnering with a person, and there are 2 parties in the contract of opening a new business, let's say, but there is an insidious presence, and it's a female. And that female is going to cause the partnership trouble. But if you have to decide on whether or not to do it, because by the end of the first quarter, there will be big bucks for you. Now, the second quarter, I have here, the second quarter is highlighted by a keen sense of strategic planning for your work. It will be very successful. There'll be a lot of talk about that. Talk about, again, extending the partnership beyond just the 2 of you. And in particular, a male will be able to help in this sense. There'll be another male that will want to come in, or you will want another male to come into that partnership. Second quarter, April, May, and June is all about the work and livelihood and your enterprise, your business. the 3rd, July, August, and September, we have here an issue about maturity, all right? How you act in terms of making decisions, how you communicate, how you use written communication, and how it is, whether it's effective and ineffective. And there will be a series of issues around how you how you communicate with others in the written form. There also is an issue with whether to go on a vacation, go a long way, not only to the next town over, going to Reno, going to another city in the same country. Here I see that there will be talk about going abroad somewhere. And for the most part, I'm talking more than 80%. I see 88% actually decides against that because times are not ripe. Then I have the last quarter. The last quarter here is a lovely area. It is probably by far the best part of the year for you. I see matters of the heart as being very, very warm-heartedness all around, whether you're partnered or whether this is a new partnership that occurs. There's also the issue of the home. There are many of you who will want to consider going to live with that certain someone, especially if that someone is a male. This is the time when that will be considered. And it is a time, the cards are closed with a message telling you if you ever have to do it now, because it will be born under a lucky star. Very interesting, Pisces. So it seems that the year 2019, as with many other signs, it seems that many of you will be thinking of pairing up. And when it's not a matter of pairing up, closing one relationship and opening another. Now I'm going to talk about the different areas of the spread and the different domains where different things occur in your year 2019. First of all, I see beginnings and endings. Here, it's very clear to me that one door closes, another door opens, clearly when we talk about beginnings and endings. But I see that both in relationships and I see that on the job. And it's a matter of a decision made that has been pondered a long time and has been spoken about a long time. This is very, very clear. Surprises. What type of surprises come your way? Surprises that have to do, and listen here clearly, carefully, surprises that have to do with a greater sense of security. I don't know. For example, you will see that on your workplace, you're given a bonus, and the bonus is not just a one lump sum. It's a bonus in terms of stock in the company, and that accrues over time. So that's interesting. That's extremely interesting. The endings, complete endings here. Also, that's a domain where if there was a third party, if you were in a relationship and there was a third party, this is the year 2019 that relationship, that third party relationship will definitely end. Communication, spoken communication. Spoken communication will all be about money, 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 money. If I was a rich man. Spoken communication, you're going to be talking a lot to advisors, consultants, to understand whether you should invest in this, in that, what can you do to increase your amount of cash flow, and that will be done with using the gift of gab, the cards. And if you're not a person who likes to use oral language, the cards are telling you, try it. You'll like it, especially in the year 2019. The entire year 2019 is about a focus on strategy. You're focusing on strategy. You're being wise. You're looking over your shoulder, watching your back. You have intentions of ending a third-party relationship. You have intentions of communicating in writing to people, making it official, okay? Then your sense of security, like I said, and it's very interesting how these Lenormand beautiful cards talk to each other. The sense of security is going to be heightened. This year, it's a heightened sense of security. And that will be a surprise, just as I mentioned to you just before, the area of surprises. Guidance in the year 2019 is going to be coming in the form of talk. You need to get in touch with consultants. You need to go speak to them rather than write to them. You need to hear what they have to say. Someone is coming home. 2019, a male is returning to the home front. There will be a new return from a male in 2019. This is extremely clear here. Also, I have here the area of the spread that has to do with your public life, your position in your public life. And what I've got here is it's not always seamless. Your presence in the limelight, in the public, or you're giving a paper in public, you're holding a conference, anything that you have to do where there's a one-to-many situation is not always clear, cut, seamless. So you might want to practice it several times, and it has to do with the written word. The speaking in a public domain. Now, obstacles. Very rare, very rare. You will be able to hurdle over obstacles with a leap and a bound, just like Superman does. This will not faze you because you're able to respond to obstacles with the much needed maturity. Decisions, the area of your life that has to do with taking decisions. Here, the cards are counseling you to get everything in writing. Get everything in writing. Because it's a matter of strategizing, because your sense of security is at stake, and because in terms of a loved one, you want to be clear on your intentions and what you wish to gain from either a pairing up, you might have to write out a prenup, or a divorce. Then we have nuisances, problems, those little things that don't cause you major headaches, but they come when you least expect it. Nuisances, problems. That will have to do with moving, with traveling, with going from point A to point B without planning. It's not going to be successful. You will have the small problems, then will become larger problems. Here also something hidden. Ladies and gentlemen, Pisces friends, something hidden. What is that hidden thing? What is that thing? What is that thing? 1, 2, 3. What is it? What is it? We've got the dog. We've got the key. And we've got the woman. What is this? There's a woman who will be coming into your life. You, if you are a woman, you will be going back to a person that you have had in your life, male or female, whatever your pleasure. And that is going to come very close to the end of the year 2019. And it will brighten your days. It will, you're going to say to yourself, my goodness, I didn't expect it now all of a sudden. When? I didn't, I wrote that person off, or I didn't think it would ever happen. But to tell you the truth, it will give you a renewed sense of home. And I see this in the area of a male. A male will foster in your life the sense of home. Also, there will be, if it is a woman that will be coming back, she will be guiding you. She will bring you in the literature, in Dante's Inferno, and the thing. I'm sure many of you have heard that, and Petrarca's, all in the Italian literature. When I used to study it, there was this underlying theme that the woman was put on this earth to bring the male to spirituality, to the light. Now, that's a tall order for us to have, right, ladies? Whether you're a like gender relationship or heterosexual relationship, that is a tall order for anybody. But in this case, 2019, ladies and gentlemen, Pisces friends, if you're on the receiving end, you will be requested to give help, give your guidance. And if you are the female, you will be receiving guidance. Very interesting, these cards. A rip-roaring month where the key factor is 1, work, and play, but play in the sense of being able to, and ready to receive these surprises, because the surprises are going to be stepping up your game with security. Stepped up security. Surprising stepped up security. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Pisces friends, I hope this was of help to you, and please forgive this, pieces of me in different places. I will, as I said, come back in January for the January reading. And do like, share, or subscribe. I would appreciate that. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, until we read together again. Have a happy New Year's, crappy Christmas, which is tomorrow if you celebrate that. And until we see each other again.